Good morning, YouTube. Matt M. Roy back once again. Back to you with a live stream thrift store haul. I picked up these items for the most part yesterday, so this is one day late, but there was a good reason for that. I was very tired yesterday working on the 96 Chevy Tahoe, so I just ran out of time. So, as I always like to say, better late than never. I am filming this from the laundry room because mainly because Dad's watching TV and Mom's doing some other things out there. I don't know who's going to see this live. Most of you will probably see this later on when it gets re-uploaded. But I want to do it live. One, because I want to see if anybody had any comments, and two, I am running very short on time today. I see we have a few people there. Who we got here? 2:40 a.m. where Mr. Jimmy is. You know what? Don't feel too bad. I wasn't sleeping very well last night either, especially with all this heat. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the coolest thing that I picked up yesterday. I got this from the CHKD in Smithfield, Virginia. If you don't know what Smithfield is, then you're probably not from the U.S. This is a Sony turntable, but the cool thing is this is actually a new Sony turntable. Let me see if I can get a model on that. This is model number PS-LX3000 USB. Now, that USB will come into play in just a minute. I'll show you guys why. You can see it's got the tone arm control, stop, start, and this is a two-speed one, so this does 33 and 45 RPM. I got this on the sale day, so it's 25% off that. So you could do the math, about $9.50, maybe $10 after tax. Go ahead and open this up here. It did come with a USB cable, and that's what I was trying to tell you guys. This particular unit is designed to plug into your computer and allow you to transfer your music from the records to MP3s on your computer. I haven't actually tried it yet, but that's something I am definitely interested in doing. Has all the original paperwork here. There's the little adapter for the 45s. Let me see if I can get all this out. One-handed, it's kind of hard. This is supposed to sit in here, so we'll go ahead and put that there for now. I think this was supposed to come with some software. There it is. So basically what this will allow you to do is make those MP3 files. And I'm very curious to see what software this came with, because I am familiar with a lot of the Sony media creation software. Gosh, I am like a fumble fingers as usual. Here we go. Okay, this comes with Audio Studio 9 LE SoundForge. Not familiar with this particular version. I've used Audio Studio 5 and 6, so much older versions. But it's nice to see that it actually did come with the software. I'll go ahead and put that to the side real quick. Came with the original owner's manual. Again, something really nice to have, especially if you're not too inclined to hooking these up to your computers. But you know what? I can do this. You see something interesting there for Windows Vista? That's very interesting that it would have that in the manual for a turntable that I know for a fact was produced in 2018. So you got the manual there. Here's your warranty card. Is this your warranty? Product registration. So yeah, you're supposed to register it when you buy it, but since I'm not the original owner, yeah, that's pretty much garbage now. Just some other documentation. So yeah, I mean, it came with everything that it would originally come with from the store, and I don't think it was ever used. Now, the one thing I had to do is I had to tape the tone arm, because either it's broken or this particular model did not come with a tone arm retention clamp. So for now, when I'm moving it around, I wanted to make sure that the tone arm did not fall off and scrape against the plastic mat, because that could damage the needle. And it does have a needle cover, and if you look really close there, you can see that the needle is fully intact. I tested it when I was at the thrift store, and yeah, played a record just fine. So go ahead and turn this to the back, and I'll show you guys the connections. This is your power cable right there. If I can bring it underneath. There we go. So it comes with two different things: your regular power cable, your RCA left and right channel. You can see it does have, let me see if I can find it, a manufacturer's date there of May of 2018. There's your USB connection for connecting it to the computer. You have your phono and your line input. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm guessing that if it's a phono, that's probably because it's got a built-in preamp. So you put it there if you're hooking it up with the RCA cables, and probably line is if you're using the USB PC. Because interestingly enough, every record player I've ever owned in the past, on the same cable that it has the RCA jacks, usually has a alligator clamp for grounding, to basically ground it, and so you don't get the hum. So I'll have to see how this works. They might have fixed that problem with the built-in preamp. So great deal there. I'll have to look this up online later. I think this sold for, I want to say $80 to $100 new. So again, great deal there. Picked up 4 video games. These came from the DAV thrift store right near in Smithfield. I need another cup of coffee. Picked up Crash Twin Saint. Is that how you pronounce it? Twin Saint. Sainty. Twin Sainty. These were all at $2 a piece. No sale there, so they were $2 a piece. This one is missing the manual, and the disc itself is in fair condition. You can see it's got some scratches, but I don't think it's anything that will prevent it from playing. And the Crash Bandicoot games are really fun. And even in this condition, if I do decide to sell it, which I probably won't because I play these, I could probably still get a decent price for that. Next, picked up a copy of Metroid Other M. This was not one of the better Metroid games. As a matter of fact, value on this, I looked it up, is only about $10. But I wanted to give it a try anyway, because I used to love playing the Metroid games, and I've never actually played this one. For $2, it came with the manual. And the game in this one, in this case, is immaculate. I don't even think there's a scratch on this disc. So, in my opinion, definitely worth paying the $2 to get that game. What do we got here? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 and Tony Hawk's Underground gave $2 a piece for these, just like the other ones. This one does have the manual. Did I check the condition? This one's decent. A few light scratches, but again, nothing that'll prevent it from playing. PlayStation 2s are usually really good at reading discs, even if they have some light scratches. And the Tony Hawk Underground also has the manual, and the disc is in about the same condition. A few scratches, maybe so may have a few slightly deeper scratches, but again, nothing that would prevent this game from working. Right, let's see, what do we got? Some comments. Mr. Jimmy loves the Tony Hawk games. I have to agree. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 was definitely my absolute favorite of the trilogy. Not a big Underground fan, but I'm going to try and play that one more time. Next, I just picked up a couple of keyboards. Got these for $2 a piece. Nothing special. An HP keyboard, and I think this is a Lenovo. Just some USB keyboards. You guys know that I'm always refurbishing computers, and I always am in need of computer keyboards, and I generally pay about $2 a piece for those. All right, next. This one I actually picked up at our local CHKD yesterday. This is a Coleman one-burner propane stove, and these are really handy to have, especially if you're camping out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this because we actually taped this up the other day. Let me see if I can rip this open here. Nope, I don't think I'm going to be able to open this one. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to get a knife and open it later. But basically what it is you put one of those little propane cylinders on here. What does this one take? Does it say? Yeah, you put the 16.4 ounce propane cylinder on there, and then you put the burner on top. It basically just sits on top. You turn the little the little potentiometer there to release the fuel, and then light it, and you have like one burner. Great for camping. On eBay, these are selling for about $30. I got this one for $7 minus the 25% off, so looking probably about $5 for that. Not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not. I actually do have a few of these already in the shed, so I'll have to see which one I like best, and probably going to have to sell at least one of them. And last, but definitely not least, is something that I picked up on a whim. Was from the DAV, and you can see it had been marked down a few times. Originally, it looks like they were asking $6.98, then $3.98, and they went all the way down to $1.98. And I have not opened this, so I'm going to go ahead and put the phone down really quick. Let me see if I can do it this way. There we go. Okay. That a little better? Yeah, I think you guys can see me better. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. I'm just going to rip the bag because the bag is really petrified. And I'm not even exactly sure what this is. It's an iQuest. Well, you can see it's got the iQuest. The first thing I picked out is the Activity CD-ROM. There's actually two of those. I don't know if you guys know any more about these than I do. It came with a iQuest user guide, so it's the iQuest station. I don't know. I don't know exactly what this is. Came with a bunch of these cartridges. We have the iQuest Social Studies grade 6 to 8. We have the iQuest Math grade 6 to 8. The iQuest Math grade 6 to 8 cartridge B, so it's cartridge A and B. And then finally we have the iQuest Science grade 6 to 8 cartridge A. Nice, NWS Storm Chaser made it here. Thank you so much. I always appreciate it. And then, of course, I'm guessing this is the iQuest itself. So let's go ahead and open this up. Yep, you got it right there. And it looks like there's a couple more cartridges. There's one in here. This is the Science cartridge B. And there's a few more cartridges in here, too. Have to see exactly. Oh, just one more cartridge. This one is Mind Station Data cartridge. So I'm guessing that's like a, what they used to call them, like a memory card type thing. So we got 5 cartridges and this memory card. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys around here. Maybe turn the light back on. And you guys can see this iQuest system itself. Appears to be in decent shape. A little scratch on the screen, but I could probably buff that out. The big question is, does it have leaky batteries? Oh, check it out.
Welcome to the iQuest handheld.
Very cool. Well, it appears there's a little issue with the LCD up there, but I mean, it does indeed work. You might just have to replace the batteries. See about the dictionary. Define. Yeah, you can see that a line of the LCD is missing. But you know what? Sometimes just by playing around with the connectors, you can actually get that to come back. I'll have to go ahead and play with that later. But yeah, that is awesome. All right, tubers, so let me go ahead and turn this off because that's going to drive me crazy. So that is it for this live stream thrift store haul. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. I'm going to answer a couple of questions here, and then I'm going to go ahead and end it. So let me turn you guys around here. Let's see. NWS Storm T says, I lost 7 pounds from Victoza, lowers your A1C, and I'm taking meal replacements too that I just bought yesterday. I'm doing a great, Matt. My new lifestyle change. Yes, believe it or not, I was on Victoza for a while. And it does. One of the side effects of Victoza, one of the positive side effects, is that it will help you lose weight. It will taper off after a while, but ride that bandwagon while you can because It really helps. And I'm going to let you guys know a little secret. I know this isn't a fitness live stream, but I want to go ahead and since NWS Storm Chaser put that out there, um, try apple cider vinegar tablets. I have been taking those now for the last 2 weeks, and most of you guys probably know I've been stuck at about 218, 220 pounds for the last month. I just got on the scale today. After a week of being on that, I'm at 212 pounds. So amazing stuff. Yes, I am going to go ahead and end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm getting very hot. I'm sweating up a storm. I need to go and make myself some lunch. Stay tuned for the review of the 96 Chevy Tahoe coming very soon. I only have a couple more things I have to do, and then the review will be forthcoming. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.